Okay, so moving on to Maisie then with her cha-cha-cha. Controversial this week. Did she deserve to be in the bottom two?
Not necessarily, but I think there wasn't enough. It just didn't look comfortable. Good, clean feet, good, strong legs. She did work on that technique, had obviously been drilled into her, but she was portraying being a Barbie doll, and she was portraying that still through the dancing, because her upper body was still too stiff. There wasn't enough movement.
I don't actually think that was intentional. I just think that's the way she danced. But like Gorka said on the show, to get that upper body movement, it takes years. It takes years for the professionals to get it. It's not a natural thing. You would be very gifted if you had it straight away.
She was under pressure from Shirley, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She'd come in at quite a high standard, and the expectation was that she's going to stay there and improve, and she's given her technique points to work on from week to week. And I think, she's 19. And, she's given herself a hard task there, I think.
She has.
To actually achieve what Shirley's after in a week.
But Strictly, as we know, is an entertainment show, so it's not always about the dancing. A lot of it is about personality of the celebrities. And I think the public are finding it very hard to warm to Maisie. She's very young, she's very confident, and that confidence...
Which is great.
It is great.
It is great. We want a woman to be like that. Absolutely.
But there's that slight cockiness. I think Shirley's picked up on that very early in the show. And it's a real shame. I just don't... It's not her dancing. She shouldn't have been technically in the bottom two. But it's personalities as well, unfortunately.
Talking of personalities, Jamie. What a personality.
Unbelievable this week.
We were like, no way, Jamie's going to be in the bottom two. He's got Samba. He's not getting away with that. He's going to be in the bottom two. Well, what a surprise.
Real surprise. The amount of energy that guy brings to the dance floor is incredible. And that partnership with Karen, I really didn't think it would work. But it completely does. And they look fantastic dancing together. And those Crosado walks that they did, they were completely matched. I don't know whether that was... It just goes to prove, actually, when the professional and the... Well, both people are wearing trousers.
Yes.
You can really see the leg action of both of the dancers.
Yeah.
So technically, his Samba wasn't perfect, but all the elements were there, and he did a really good job with those elements in the Samba.
And he sold it.
He absolutely sold
100%
it.
sold
And again,
it.
Strictly is an entertainment programme, and he entertained, which is why...
Did he deserve an 8?
Oh.
Technically, no, he didn't deserve an 8, but entertainment is an entertainment show. That definitely bumped it up and got him that 8.
Fantastic.
There's a lesson for the others.
Really enjoyed that. So, on to Harvey with no vowels in his name, to a salsa, and Shirley... You're never too early for a 10 from Shirley. She pulled out her 10 paddle this week. Did he deserve a 10, Joe?
No.
Controversial. We've gone against Shirley, who is the absolute professional. And we're saying, no, he didn't deserve a 10.
But I think she possibly didn't have anywhere to go because he was better than maybe the others. I just, no. It was too early for a 10 from Shirley.
What did you like about his dance?
Good. He did have very good hip action. There was an elements of it missing, so not completely grounded. He wanted to be cool, didn't he? He wanted to be cool like Jeanette's dad. There was not. He has got a long way to go to get that. He was in control. He was leading. So you can't do that.
Pepper pot.
Thank you. Without the leader being in control of that. That's not something that Jeanette can control and do.
Is it a pepper pot or something else?
No, it's not. I don't think that one is the pepper pot.
Or whatever it is. That one, spinning top thing.
When Jeanette was turning and brought her up, he's leading that, so that was great.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I liked it. I liked it as a salsa. I say it's very, their salsas aren't traditional salsas, they're show salsas, so they are slightly different to what people at home would learn as a salsa in their local dance classes.
It's different to what we would teach, because we don't teach any of the lifts and things like that.
Absolutely. But I think he did a really good job, but not quite a 10 for me. Definitely not.
However, I am pleased that Bill got a 10. I feel Bill did deserve his 10.
So Bill did a couple's choice, and he did street dance with Oti to Rapper's
yeah.
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight.
What a song.
Do you know what I actually happened to I was flicking through Facebook before I came out, and the professionals that had choreographed that routine set on their Facebook, clipped them and Bill and Oti doing it. It was exactly the routine, minor tweaks that Oti had made along the way to make it more comfortable for Bill, but otherwise every single beat of that music that they had choreographed, he was there. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. It was great. I mean, it's not my genre, but I loved it. It was great.
Just talking about it makes me smile, because I can just see it all happen. I can see the smile on his face. He just oozes that. You're comfortable watching him. You're never going to worry that he's going to mess up, and if he does mess up, you won't worry about it, because you know he's going to cover it up, because he's such a brilliant entertainer, and his dancing is fabulous. Absolute total natural. That's total natural, but he works really, really hard.
And it's interesting, because if you just saw him walking down the street, he is so not a natural dancer. He can't even stand upright to naturally walk. He doesn't have that natural posture just sitting there. Yeah. So, really worked hard.
Yeah. So, at the very top of the leaderboard this week, with 1 9 and 2 10s, was the lovely Clara with her Charleston. She was amazing.
I've only got one teeny tiny little criticism, which would have meant
couldn't even give her that, could you, Jo? What is it?
Her facial expression.
Oh, you didn't.
It didn't change. She had she was thrilled and so excited and so in it. You could see that. But whether she'd been taught any different facial expressions, I don't know. But they certainly didn't come across. It was just one facial expression. And she'd been talking about how she'd got to use different ones, so she definitely knew about it. And Charleston facial expressions is part of the dance.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, it's just part of the characterisation of it. And if you don't get that, so for me, does she deserve the 10 when you haven't got the face in there as well?
You're going to say no, aren't you?
I'm really tempted to.
9.5.
Yes. If I could have 9.5, I would, and that's just that little fraction for her face.
Yeah.
Feet, swivels, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Really good routine from Ali Ash.
Yeah, perfect. And they looked amazing, the dress that she had on, and it really, really suited her, and it really suited the dance. I was
curious about where her hair went.
Oh, God,
she has got so much hair, beautiful hair, and it was just, she had finger waves. Where the hell did they put all of her hair?
Maybe she had, what do they call it?
The skull caps thing, so it must have been underneath the wig. But I was just so impressed how they managed to get her hair so flat that you couldn't see it underneath
the magic of Strictly. The magic of Strictly. These things happen. One day you can have short hair.
It puzzled me.
Another week you're going to have long hair. Who knows? So, well, that's it. So that's our roundup for this week. It was week 4, and everybody upped their game this week. It was a fabulous show. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, so we'll leave it there. Come and join us on our Facebook group page. Strictly Come Dancing, Chat and Dance. Chat and Dance or Dance and Chat?
Chat and Dance.
Chat and Dance. You'll find us there on Facebook, and also you can have a look at our website, savouyentertainment.co.uk. Come and have a look on there and check us out and see what we do. But until we see you next week, we'll say goodbye, and that's it.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Not
no.
so fast,
He's
girls,
back.
not
He's
so fast.
back.
Now, I have been cut to the quick.
Why?
What have I done?
What?
Well, normally people say you're too old for this game, Keith. But no, they said I wasn't modern enough.
wasn't
Not
modern.
enough. And I have washed my trousers. Look, I've washed my trousers until I've got holes in them, you
my
see.
goodness
So
me.
I'm modern.
Well,
That's modern.
That's modern, exactly.
It is. And now I've decided what I want to do as a dance.
Right.
I want to do the hokey cokey.
The hokey cokey.
You put your right shoulder in and your left shoulder in. You hit your hips and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you do it all about.
Yes.
That's what
Oh,
it's all about. Bye.